We back to segment 2, man. I'm getting my pen writing on, touching up on the next joint. Deme D in the building. It's If You Ask Me, where we talk that music and movie culture. Got my great guest today, Chase Baker, Tasha Digital. Follow her on Twitter. She's on there heavy. This is New York's Next Up. You got his new video out. I don't know what your new video is out.
Yeah, my new video is called The OU, featuring the Hamiltones, Grammy Award-winning group, the Hamiltones from the North Carolina area. So go check that. It's out everywhere right now.
There you go, man. Brooklyn in the building. You're already. So right now, we got a spitter in the building. So this segment was catered specifically for him. I'm a bar guy. I love bars. Tasha loves real hip hop. So we're gonna talk about 3 or 4 verses that you just felt were dope, and why you loved the verse, and maybe give me a reflection of the verse or two. I'm gonna set it off, and I'm gonna start with what I felt, what a lot of people have felt. It's a fucking great verse. We're gonna talk about Malice. Malice from the Clips. I'm Not You. This is a song that features the Locks, Roscoe Pico Chain. And if you haven't heard this song, I can't even describe this shit, man. This verse is fucking incredible. And I'm just, he's just talking about pretty much the reflection of being a hustler, and not just the flashy part and the loving it part. He's talking about the regret. He's talking about shit like, he's seen fiends pay for a fix when their kids couldn't eat. And he's saying like, he know he ain't shit because he still sold them the rock. And it's like, I hate to take him out of context, but go check the verse, B. This verse is crazy, and it's like, he ended it saying pretty much that he knows what he's doing is wrong, but he's living for his family and his family after that. So one line I'm gonna quote before I pass it, and he says, "Yes, it pains me to see them need this. All of these lost souls, and I'm their Jesus." My God. And I had a guest that said that verse was whack, and he been getting it on Twitter ever since. He know who he is, but he's bugging. We're gonna pass it to you, Chase. What verse would you say that you just felt?
Well, like we talked about before we started, I'm looking at it from a different perspective now. Before I rapped, I was more into detail and breaking lyrics down, but now that I'm a competitor, like, I don't do it as much. But one verse that resonates with me, that still to this day, is B.I.G. from Juicy.
Okay. Which one? Oh, the whole track?
Yeah, but either one of them. But like, it's just I remember being where I was at a time like that, and I think it just symbolizes like feeling good and reminiscing over what you had and where you was at and where you're going. You know what I mean? So that's something that I always get a feeling when I hear that record.
I love Juicy. I'm absolutely tired of it though, but
this album is dedicated. Told the teacher that told me I never melt nothing.
Oh man!
As soon as you hear that, and then the sample, I'm all about the sampling. Matume was not feeling people using his music for hip hop. He wasn't feeling that.
I found out a lot of with the older musicians, they didn't like people sampling their shit.
Do you know why?
They weren't getting paid?
Well, that's part of it, but it's also how the difference in generations. Like, you have older artists that had to like really learn how to play instruments, and then you got this new generation of hip hop artists that they come in, they hitting a beat machine. A lot of the purists, a lot of the earlier musicians don't consider that 100 different versions of a song. Because
there are people who've used the same sample and it sounds differently. So exactly. It's not always the same.
It's all about the producer that's using it.
And what you put around it. But so we're gonna get into what verse would you say that you want to speak on from someone?
I had a few different, but I'm gonna let Benny shine on this one. Benny the Butcher.
Benny the Butcher.
Crowns for Kings with Black Thought. So he said, "See, before I knew an A&R, I was weighing hard back when Nicki Minaj was in a training bra. You play this game, you better play it hard. The judge will give you life, and later that day, he will be playing golf."
My God.
I'm from that era you don't pay it if you weigh it wrong. Back when your parents got your baby shoes plated bronze. We took hip hop and make it ours.
Benny the Butcher.
Now, a lot of people, they're spending time debating whether Thought had the better verse, whether he had the better verse, fuck all that. That verse...
Benny held his his own with a dude like Thought.
I don't even get that verse. Just the line where the problem is, right, when you start talking lyrics, right? When you start talking lyrics, they vary. There's lyrics that it's lifestyle lyrics. There's lyrics that are knowledgeable lyrics. Like I'm using words that maybe you're just not familiar with.
Yeah.
So when a nigga say the judge will give you life and go play golf,
That's real shit.
It's not intricate, but you gotta understand what's going on right now, my nigga. He just ended your life and went on.
Give a fuck.
And went on to his
And that's what
leisure.
the
His
system-
leisure. It's like
Yeah, that's what the system is designed to do. But to have a young black man pointing that out, like in the simplest terms, it's like
it's simple, but I guess if you're not
It's
in
the
that
vision.
light, you don't get it. You just go, well, I mean, if he did the crime, he's like, you're not getting it. You're not getting it. So I don't know, man.
it's a
but
sad
that
reality.
It's a sad reality that a lot of people face. And I'm not saying these people are innocent or whatever. We were just talking about the way that life is just could be thrown out. Clips mentioned that too. Judge throwing out life like it ain't a way of life. But I'm gonna go into the next one. I'm gonna talk about Styles P's third verse on the title song "Gangsta and the Gentleman." The song itself is fucking ridiculous, but the third verse, he just was just like, man. He just was like, no, it ain't an S on my chest, but it's a D on my block because in life the deepest lesson is death. It's just like, he was just talking about the past ain't the future. No, he said the past is what makes a man. The future, fucking his shit up. But check the Gangsta the Gentleman. The whole song is dope, but the third verse is what I'm referencing, and I'm like, man, that's why Styles P was on the road to becoming one of my favorites, and then he just continued the path. Great catalog. Gangsta and the Gentleman, check that out. I'm gonna pass it to you, Jay.
Man, I had two other ones, but it's like it's nowhere near on.
Nah, listen,
I'm
because it's
talking
about
complexity.
nah, because it's about what speaks to you. It's about what speaks to you and what will speak to someone watching it. So
Like a lot of times when I was first beginning in rap, like what I used to do is I used to take a lot of the verses from artists that I loved, and I would memorize them.
that's
For
how
me,
that's how a lot of
for me,
people did it.
One of my go-to things to get comfortable with rapping was Jay-Z verse from Reservoir Dogs.
Killed that.
You know what I mean? Like
He has to.
Yeah, that was you see who was
What
on
about
it.
Beans?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna let you talk about Jay.
yeah, that was my one of my favorite verses that I would like. It gave me a feeling too when I was, and then I said to myself I would use that verse to many different beats, and if I'm able to, put it in different instrumentals, I could do that with my own stuff. Like, and that's just the studying I did when I had to learn my own stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that verse right there is.
And you said Reservoir Dog.
Yeah.
That's off Volume 2, Jay-Z's third album. Probably the one that pretty much put him on top of the map above everybody else. So
I love
check
that
that out.
album.
This is a good album, tough album, great
DMX
production.
is on there.
Nah, it was feature heavy. It's definitely feature heavy.
DMX making a comeback now.
Or,
Not
yeah,
a
right.
disclaimer. I only share samples that have been cleared for a very long time.
Okay.
I know it's a big debate, especially
That
on
shit's not
social
a-
media
it's
about
not a
sample
big-
snitching.
Oh my God, it's a
Like-
big thing. Nah, yeah,
No,
it's a
I've
big
had a
thing.
producer block me because I posted an original that he used, but I didn't tag him. I didn't even mention the song. Not to mention it was already cleared. But y'all gotta understand too, a lot of people in the music community have mental health issues. So
There you have it. There you have it. So I'm a piggy. I think that's a great segue because you said AZ, and I'm gonna get into Nas. Some of us have angels. I know people hate this album, but I'm gonna have a segment, and I'm gonna put somebody on the hot seat.
Nostradamus?
Nostradamus. A lot
I
of people
like,
hate that
Like
album.
We chose.
I'm gonna put somebody on the hot seat who claims they hate this album, and we gonna get it in. But some of us have angels. The whole song is crazy, but the third verse is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna quote shit because I'm gonna fuck it up. But he's just talking about just growing up in the hood and just how people just encourage stupid decisions, stupid behavior, crazy lifestyle, never try to hold you accountable, and just putting you in position to lose pretty much, not really win. It's saying like, thug it out no matter what. And he's like, no, my nigga, no, don't thug it out no matter what. Think about it. So check that song out. Some of Us Have Angels from Nostradamus. The whole shit is ill, but the third verse, I'm telling you, man, kind of like speaks to you specifically as far as like when you grow up in that environment and you could remove yourself for a second, forget about what looks cool or who's gonna say what, and just understand like the life people telling you to live is not gonna be beneficial to you. In the end, when you look around, they not gonna be there. They gonna be doing them, and they gonna be good. Meanwhile, while you in a cell, or while you fighting a case, or while you still living in an environment that ain't best for you. So I'm gonna leave it at there. Some of Us Have Angels.
That album was kind of futuristic in a sense. The Hydro Drops.
Hydro Drops.
That's where we're at now.
I like Nostradamus. People talk so much shit about it, and I keep reserved because certain debates I don't want to have texting. I want to talk.
Face to face.
Face to face. I want to talk. I want you to hold up to your opinion.
Yeah.
And it's like 30 characters ain't enough.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back and I don't want to go back and forth. It's like 30 though. It feels like when I'm typing, it's like damn, I'm done already.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go back and forth while I'm on the bus, I'm on the train, I'm at work. I want to be comfortable so we can go back and forth. But we're gonna have that shit out. Nostradamus, we're gonna have it out. So you got one more for him, or you leaving it there? Throw that shit out there, man. Throw it out there.
AZ verse from Life's a Bitch.
But hold up, boy. Why you say it like that though? Why you say AZ? Nigga, AZ's fucking verse.
Because
that shit fire.
I did a few, but it's like I think on that, I think he killed it. I don't care. I don't really care who.
Yeah, fuck all
like
that.
when we
Whose
talk
shit
about
is
Black
better?
Thought, and
Yeah.
as long as it's debatable, that's okay. As long as it ain't a constant like everybody unanimous, you fried them. But like,
I mean, the sentiment is AZ fried him, but Nas aired that. But that's a fuck. Listen, he got a deal off the verse. Love that song, man. Shout out to AZ, man. I wish AZ would have got. AZ came in a time where deals, record labels made a big difference, man, and I just wish he would have got a better deal.
He's eating.
Nah, it's not that. It's not even the eating. He's good. I'm talking about the catalog. Like, he gave us some good music. It just didn't get pushed. He should have worked with better producers. Nah, he's still making music, but AZ should be AZ is one of the best ever, man. Fuck what you thought. He's one of the best ever, but his music can't really back it up all the way. He's one of the best ever. Shout out to A. And I'm gonna talk about one more verse here, and I'm gonna talk about.
You skipped me.
I skipped you. My bad. You got another one for us? We got caught up in AZ. Like.
I gotta shout out my boy Prodigy.
Oh, nigga, everybody know that's my favorite, one of my favorite rappers ever. Queens in the building.
Prodigy, Quiet Storm on the Clue tape, Without the Hook.
Without the hook.
Yeah, that's the one.
I write prescriptions. Like when a nigga tell you his rhymes is prescriptions.
I know the camera can't capture this, but
listen. Oh, she got the H and I C on here. So for you motherfuckers who think y'all Prodigy fans,
you ain't got this.
This is a Prodigy fan. She done shitted on me out this bitch. Listen,
niggas bit my tattoo already.
R.I.P. to Bandana P, man. Love you to death, man. Mobb Deep forever. Infamous, you already know, man. But yeah, that Quiet Storm, man.
He's the king of opening lines. I put my lifetime in between the paper's lines.
I'm a Quiet Storm, nigga, who write rhymes.
P, yeah, you heard of him, but I ain't concerned with them. Nigga, I pop more guns than you holding them.
He told niggas I break bread, bills.
Bread,
no, I break bread, ribs, and $100 bills.
bills.
Come on, man. Listen. Everyone know how I feel about P, and I'm glad. See, I knew there was something about you. I knew there was something about you. I knew there was something about you. To hold my dick in public. But listen, insulting niggas on tracks. But I'm gonna close it out with the last one. We're gonna talk about CeeLo Green. This is not a big track, but if you're a hip hop junkie, you're gonna know about this. This is on DJ Muggs. Decisions. CeeLo's last verse. Just destroyed this shit. This is when CeeLo was a monster. I don't know, a lot of people don't know, like CeeLo was a monster. Fuck all that closet freak shit and all that singing and harmonizing. He barred up. He was definitely one of the best in Goody Mob, best in Dungeon Family, best from down south. Check that out right there. Decisions off the DJ Muggs Soul Assassin album, B. Deme D, we out. If you ask me, Tune in, hit that red button, subscribe, like, share, comment. You already.